Capricorn, how you doing? So it's early, it's early dawn, so there's a new dawn and something new, a new project is what I'm picking up, something old, something new, something blue. But Capricorn, so sorry you're last, but we are now here with your first half of September. So I've got loads of projects coming up, a new set of readings that I want to do after this, then I can start them. So please make sure that you hit the bell, subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for letting me read for you. But let's see, Capricorn, something knows it will be this for the first half of September. So communication, wow, being very connected to source, being connected to everything. I'm out there, Steve. Listen, I'm just even out there. I'm searching for an answer. Where's the answer? Is it out there? Am I spiritual? Am I really here? Are we really here? Can I really hear, Spirit? Can I hear you? Someone could either be hard of hearing or they're hearing it loud and clear, but whatever that is that anyone's doing is loud and clear. That's either a yes or a no. Okay, so during parts of what I do on tier 2, we go into a lot about vocabulary, but how things are very positive and negative in life, and that is the explosion of time. There's an explosion of time. Okay, so you might be into nurseries, I heard. Nurseries. Now, I used to study a lot about star nurseries, but I'm picking up nursery rhymes or a nursery, nursing, or nursing. You might be into nursing or caring, but nursery rhymes. Why do I keep picking up nursery rhymes? Nursing. Some of you might be nursing somebody back to health, or you might be finding information about yourself or about others. Now, 8s are so powerful, you know. You could have, because I have a soul urge number 8, so you might have a soul urge number 8. You might be born on the 8th of, like, you know, the 8th month or the 8th day. Okay, but that's the awakening. After things can be very bad, they become very good, because Pandora's box released hope. And after the 7th day, we had an awakening, because we had the Boogle that cried to say, okay, because this is a cry for help. It's a cry for attention. It's also attention that's given. It's the soul cry, the soul urge. Okay, the soul urge. I was soul urge number 8, but that talks about being very well connected outside of the bounds of, well, the realms of reality. Something to do with realms as well. Realms or rhymes. I keep picking up rhymes. Someone could be doing music study or music theory, or spitting rhymes or something, or rhyming. But that is crying for, like, wondering, discovering, self-discovery, self-healing, self-prosperification, let's see, travelling, communication. But we'll see. Okay, so it might be coming or going from, I've got to take these cards because I see them. Some of these are appearing missing. They're appearing missing. They appeared up on other readings, and I've shuffled the deck completely before I start all the time. 3 8s. 3 8s. Someone got 3 3s in the last one, which was Aquarius. Okay, so this could be an Aquarian energy, but it might not be. But they had 3 3s. You've got 3 8s, and then a 3. Okay, so this is where, this might not be a bad card, you see. This is where you need an outlet. This is where 3 is going to be a great magical spiritual number, because it really is, when you learn to use it as a good tool. Okay, as a good tool, because it's the mind. When you learn to use the mind, okay, you learn so much about outlets and how they're so important, how you can get out, you see, because this is a get out of jail free card as well, is what I'm picking up. I think someone did have that was going on around them, that was someone was incarcerated, That's a get out of jail free card because it's spirit free. Okay. So some of you might be looking into sobriety, but some people could be incarcerated into. You see, this is such an outlet. It is, you know, because like I'm saying, eights. There's so much power out there. Okay. Now, if this is relating to a controlling energy, you need to focus your energy. Okay. So you need an outlet. But if your outlet is the 3, which is sobriety, then that's good. But if your outlet, because that could be talking to friends or family, but if your outlet is drinking and abuse, okay, because this could be mental abuse, people are going to be on different timelines. But if this is mental abuse, or if this is anything that's overindulgent, can be overindulgent, drinking, drugs, alcohol, or discovering, trying to find a lot of stuff out. You see, this is the 3 of Cups. This is part of the 4, where someone is looking for an answer on something. They're searching for an answer. And because the answer may not have been told to somebody, or it might be, they're discovering. You're on a discovery channel. You're on a discovery channel. Okay? Because somebody might have a high temper. Okay? Now, it might be a Leo, or you have it in your chart, or there's someone could be going to higher learning, spiritual learning, elevating to the next level, but that's going to be where you're purging. Now, if you're purging within this 3 of Cups, and that's a good sobriety of release, okay, release. Because whatever there is in life, we have to learn to let go of things, to detox, okay? So there's a cleansing. Some of you could be into cleansing, spiritual cleansing or cleansing. But this is a lot of power and information, okay? But also look into your Vedic and stuff as well, okay? But you see, this is all the information that's being fed to you by Spirit. Okay, and this is all the information that is received to tell you to have courage. Okay, to have courage. But then when you start to realize about courage, that the Cinderella, no, what's Cinderella? The Yellow Brick Road, right? That he had to find his heart in order to have courage. One of them had to find a heart, right? Is what I'm picking up. To have courage, had to find courage. This is finding my way out of a situation. That if you feel spiritually trapped, then that's, if you reach out, I can give you a Skype call that will help with that, and it won't be a tarot card reading. I can do you a tarot card reading, but I could tell you much more. But this is where there's a lot of information that's being fed into the subconscious memory. This is the subconscious memory right here, okay? Right here, right now. Someone wants information right here, right now. I want this information right here, right now about it, because it can be making me feel what's going on. You know, that could be a spiritual awakening where you're like, what the fuck is going on, man? I'm seeing like 888. I'm seeing 333. I'm like getting synchronicities left, right and centre, or I'm being fed all this information through my subconscious memory. And I'm on a soul path. I'm trying to discover my soul urge. Okay. Purpose, my purpose in life. Soul's purpose, my journey, my spiritual journey. But the subconscious is contracting. This is contracts. So they can be spiritual contracts, they can be contracts at work, within anybody, literally anybody in society that you might feel trapped in a situation with. And that's where I dive deep into things, go very deep into when I'm actually teaching people and I'm not reading cards, about the subconscious memory. Okay? Because this is a milestone in life. This is a milestone. You've hit one, but you might have hit a wall, you see. You might be discovering that, well, all of a sudden, my gift is here, but then it disappears into fate. I appear missing in reality, in time. Because you do, because time works more in your favour. It doesn't work out of your favour. Time, there's loads of time. It never ends. But people like to rush a process, and that's where you can disappear into the fade, where it can disappear, where you're like, what the fuck? It all of a sudden it was there, and then poof, just like magic, it was gone, but then it's back again. You know? Sorry. It's kind of like, well, I needed a break, and now I'm back, kind of thing. Email. Someone might be sending you an email or something to do with this feeling, or you might be reaching out because you need to get out. You see, you need to get out of this imprisonment, but there's a good way of getting out of this. These are self-imposed prisons, but your mind is a prison. Your mind, you're trapped in a prison of your own device. Okay, I'm lost in a prison of your own device, but I can't believe what it does to me. Because if you're fighting, okay, and this is an aggressive card, it's a mirroring card also. They're reflective cats. They learn very well. They do. Because they learn by society because they're a fire sign. But cats in general, they're reflective. They're very empathic, especially with these guys. Very empathic. And they feel. They have feels. That someone's putting the feelers out. The feelers. Or flyers or posters or something as well. Sorry, but I'm getting so many messages now and I'm lost my train of thought of what I was originally going to hit the first message. Some of you might have realised about temper. So it could be Sagittarius that could be involved. Temperance. Courage takes strength. Words speak louder with people that don't shout or scream. Because the soul can hear you shouting and screaming, internally and externally. Both. Both. There is a temper that's needed because soft-spoken voices can be heard just as loudly as someone that shouts and screams. Okay. The soul cry. The universe is you. You are the universe, and it can hear you cry, and it can hear you literally also bottle things up. Bottle things up. It can hear you. That's why you explode into the tower. Okay? You explode into the universe. What you think and what you feel explodes into the universe. Okay? It's like a broadcast service. A broadcast. There's a broadcast. Someone could be broadcasting it on the internet, but someone could be broadcasting someone's news. Because this is news. There's news. This is news of someone either one in a third-party relationship, two, there's news of something to celebrate, or there's something that you're going to hear or find out that you might not like that you heard or saw. Because there's someone that's seeing, feeling, hearing, and shit loads of stuff. Okay? But that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. But I don't go off shuffling cards in the reverse. I don't believe in it because I just channel through an array. It's a general reading, so you know. So I give people variables. This can be a blocked energy because it can be something that is of courage, of a need of courage, to have courage and to also receive courage in the right manner of context of terms and conditions. These are all conditions and they're all terms to a condition of right or wrong. But what is right or wrong? Is the universe right? Or are you right? Or are you part of the universe of power? Okay, trust me, I have a life path number 7 and a soul urge number 8, and that talks about a lot of power, but you have to channel that and focus it in the right manner. You really do. You really do. Especially with those combinations of those two. Soul urge 8, you might have one. Life path number 7. That's everybody that can make you so scared of the amount of power that is held. So you have to make sure that you balance that out very well with what would be my Vedic sign of rising would be Libra. So you can connect all the dots. I have Capricorn in Vedic as well. I think it's Venus and somewhere else, I think. But you relate these, you see, your soul urge numbers, and your numbers will tell you your star chart. But I don't figure those out for people because I can't, I don't, but anyway, but you see, this is like, what do you call it? Your life, because it's your name. There's a name and there's a shame and there's a blame. Your name is vows. So this is behind the veils and the bounds of reality and the veil, but also vows that someone said or something to somebody that might have been that they want to see you or that they don't, that could have created this, fear, which can relate to anxiety, and now, oh my God, now I have this opportunity, what do I do with it? It's here, I manifested it, I brought it all to myself, I've done it to myself. Could be Libra. So we're going to look at bad variables, okay, Capricorn. But there's attention, seeking, also drawn and quartered, of I brought all this attention to myself, and it's either really good because you can work so well with these cards, you really can when you understand about the amount of power that people can have, okay, but if you are on the bad reflecting side, but I'm really, it's difficult for me to pick it up because I get cross-watched energy and I like, and it's general, so I go with the flow, okay, but drawn and quartered of one's energy back to myself, so it could be Libra. Just, you do it to yourself. Radiohead, head over heart decision, but head. There's a lot of energy of radio signals that are being put out that you draw the attention back to yourself and you do it to yourself. Radiohead, just. You do it to yourself, you do, and that's what really hurts. Yeah, because that was about getting up to do something about it, you know. If you watch that film that's just the old one with Radiohead, there's a guy who jumps from a building. Well, he doesn't jump from a building. He actually just lays down and does nothing. Just lays down and does nothing. And then this copper trips over him and says in mime, but it comes up, what are you doing? And he doesn't tell him, just leave me alone, go away. Leave me alone, go away. You know, some of you might be telling a signal wave to someone to piss off. And I wouldn't, I'm not going to dive into that because that's what I help you with Skype calls, okay, or tier 2, because I've just done a lot of segments on that. This is radio gagger, man. This is radio gag. Someone's trying to gag someone to not say something as well for a lot of people, which is like, will you just shh, will you stop screaming? Will you stop screaming? Or like, you know, this is either good, it's like, I love these messages and I feel so happy and I'm joyful within myself that I am gifted. Okay, that's 2 variables. But if you've just started your journey, you are drawing attention to yourself, so you need an outlet, okay, that I can help teach you with. But there's either that, or this energy is either be quiet or universally speaking, university, some of you could have kids or whatever that are going to university, or you're going to university, or a spiritual retreat, all that kind of, God, there's fucking everything. My most important card in the deck is this card right here. It's the most major of the minors. Because there's a major effect, there's a butterfly effect, there's a mirror effect, and there's an effect that someone has on somebody. It's an effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. It's causing affection and infection. Sorry, thank you, Spirit. Sorry. Infection. An infection. Because it's a contract. So some of you could have contracted a disease. Okay? I'm just going to put things out there anymore because when I hear them, I had loads during the Pisces reading and I was trying to not say, and my spirit didn't really like it. Because you have to put your ego aside to say, okay, so some of you could have contracted either one, a bad contract, or two, a contract within. Where is your contract of your soulmate? Is it up in the stars? It's imprinted into your soul. Psst, branded. Branded. Dead or alive. Branded. So where's that on your soul's journey in the path of where you can't reach? Well, you can. Trust me, you can. Because they're milestones in life. Okay. Trigger. So, you hit certain points of things in time. Okay. You hit certain milestones of parts in time. That's why it's very important to realize that your soul's journey of power, okay, don't always be careful what you wish for. You can't never wish your time away. Okay, when you learn to make wishes in the right direction, this becomes an extremely good, powerful card because it's like wishing. Okay, that's why it's like the three witches. Okay, but time is very conductive because we're always being here. When you see that you've always been here and feel that you've always been here, you realize that you never died. You never are actually alive or dead. You're just here. The ego and the conditioning only starts to peel off band-aids in time when you realize about giving. Band-aid. Band-Aid was people that give equality. It was everybody that done everything for free. Okay, everything for free. Music. Music is the windows and the doors of everybody feeling happy and joyful. Okay, but music is also resonant of tone. If somebody speaks too loudly, it's hard to hear for people if it's a scream and a cry. But there's a balance to that. We're not going to go on to that one because I'm getting loads of messages now. Band-Aid is parts of what happened in the mind when it comes off and you become free karmically. You walk your soul's journey, your soul's path. You have certain amounts of power and gifts that are given to you the more you understand about quality of Band-Aid, of giving it back like Band-Aid did. I hope everybody knows what Band-Aid was, right? They were every group and every band that done everything for charity, which was Bob Geldof. You know, and he publicly broadcast everything as well. So there's a public broadcasting service. Okay, TV shows or being publicly seen or heard, or both, or the above, or it's scaring somebody off, or two. Okay. Variables. Because you see, there's everything out there in time. Everything is out there in time. It only comes to you in time. But if you forces and the force of energy, some people don't realise that they're actually pushing people away through force because it's the calm before the storm. You know, when something bad's going to happen, it happens, you go, oh my God, right? When something real good's happen, if you're not prepared, what's the first thing that you do? You fuck it up. You give yourself too much rope. Time. Okay? So, when you learn with it, you don't become scared of it. You don't become scared of your gift, and you don't tell your gift, where's it gone? It's always there. You're always there. You've always been here. So are they. So are you. Encounters of the third kind. But you only learn by people. Trust me, you do. You learn by people because we're all cut from the same cloth. We are all of the same. We just don't have the same conditioning. We're not supposed to. But you learn by mistakes, by people. You know, you do. Very much so. I do. Have. So I learned to work with, obviously, from other people to myself. Reflecting energy back to oneself to focus. Very important. So anyway, so there's a so in the seas of love. So you're on different paths. You're on a journey completely, okay? But there's an outlet. If people are using this Three of Cups in a bad manners or ill manners, God, that come up in another reading in Sagittarius, was it? Ill manners. If someone's got ill manners and they scream and shout at people that don't like it, there's someone that doesn't like these messages, and it's in causing people to like think, what the fuck, man? What did you just say? You know, it can be. But people of their own, people of the world, hear me. Someone's hard of hearing, but someone's also good at hearing. Both. There's two hearing. But there's also a disappearing. There's a disappearing act that someone might pull that keeps someone into this unknown realms of like discovery. Sorry, but I'm a metaphysical brain. I'm a metaphysical mindscape. Okay, so I am. I think I've had 57 awakenings. so, but let's see. So if you want to just go on the quick side, you might be receiving a message from a Leo. Okay, when you get the news, it might make you think. Things that make you go. Things that make you go. Something is going to make you go. Lead me into temptation, baby, or lead us not into temptation. Okay, Three of Cups. Sobriety test. Some of you could be tested spiritually, and you're outdoing them, outshining. Okay, shining happy people holding hands. REM, red rum. Oh dear, that came up before. Red rum. Sorry, but I'm picking up some strange signals at the moment. Red rum. Murder. Someone is murder on the dance floor, bruv. Someone's got some moves on the dance floor. Someone's murder on the dance floor. They're like, fuck, I'm owning this shit. But if that's in the wrong manner, and you've got ill manners on the dance floor, it's either seen or it's not. Seen or heard. See no evil, hear no evil. I'm picking up some strange signal. See no evil, hear no evil. Fight the fight. I am not a light worker. I am a dark worker. I am not satanic, no. I do my work in the dark. That's what gives me the most amount of clarity to be a light worker. You've got to have both. If you don't have both and everybody just says, I'm a light worker, 10:10 on the clock. Fuck that bullshit, man. I'm a dark worker, but I have Scorpio ascendant. And I'm a Pisces. But I'm a dark worker. That's where I do my work. I dive into the subconscious memory. That's where you do the work as a dark worker. Sorry, but someone could be dark, you know, or left in the dark, or there is somebody that could be seeking a clinic for a contract of something. They've been contracted with a disease, but that's not everybody. If you're not, don't go flying off the handle, because that would be literally just a message that was told, that was given. And I might even be channeling now. The unforgiven. The unforgiven. Because the Unforgiven was a band called Metallica. And they were an aggressive band. They were very good. But they were aggressive. The Unforgiven. Forgive and forget, but never, ever live in regret. Never have regrets. No retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender. You've got no choice. People think they do. Oh God, I would never come back to this hell hole. So what makes you think you can go any further down? But what makes you think that you actually have a choice if you were here now and you disappreciated it? Whatever makes you think that you would have another choice again if you were here now? Sorry, Capricorn, I'm having some fun. You've got to have high vibrations. You know, if people are still in this illusion of thinking that a relationship is about a connection, it's not. It's about living with someone. Because what you're living with is them. So what do they have most of that they'll never get rid of? Is their conditioning. That's the terms and the conditions of a signed agreement of marriage or a commitment. Right? If you can't live with the way someone thinks or the way they are or they act, the connection of spiritual stuff is just fucking time. So you'll be on a journey of discovering it. About ego. Clash of the Titans, bruv. There is a clash, an energy clash of the Titans that might be here for some people. Disappear into the fade. Don't disappear into the fade. Okay, it's all right. Because it's all right now. Baby, it's all right now. But these can be swimmers. I'm picking this up as well. So you might be a swimmer. But these are also parts of sperm, okay, and it will also relate to Vedic and stuff as well, because it would relate to Lakshmi, right? Lakshmi, which is the giver, okay, the giver of semen, okay. So I'm picking up that there could be some kind of contracted stuff like that, okay, that's leading someone to worry about something. Worry about whatever that is, it's down to you guys. If that's relating to you. If it's not, then we're on the soul's journey still. But that is a message for some people. Okay? Because if that, do not, if that's a bad news, do not go out and start worrying and panicking and then just make silly options of not thinking clearly. Okay? Because this can be overindulgent in anything, thinking still. Okay? Because then you could just say, fuck it, I'm just going to eat a cake. So I did hear someone's trying to eat someone out, or just... fucking hell. Fucking hell. Did they fucking hell? Sorry, Dave. Dave, my spirit guide is Dave. I'm not thinking. Okay, someone's in love, though. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but that depends if that's controlling energy, because the King of Cups is the most awkwardest, could be the most awkwardest love to actually get to grips of whether that's real or fake. Okay. That's not very real. But someone, Leo, there could be swimmers of pregnancy or anything like that, or there is a contract. This is a contract. Contract. 3 witches, but a contract. Binding spell or a binding contract that's imprinted within your soul of 3. Okay. The 3rd step of sobriety. Step number 3. So there could be a contract that someone's contracted something, is what I'm also picking up, guys. If you're not on that, Capricorn, you're not on that. You're not. But be careful and wrap things up, okay? Wrap it up. Either wrap it up and stop it, okay? Or tell them to put something on the end of it, okay? Because the 3 is the end cycle of, well, it's not, but it, because 4 would talk about releasing something and opening up, okay? So you've got some you've got some internal gastral problems for some people as well. This is a binding something in the stomach. The binding in someone's stomach, it could be gas. It could be gas. Okay. Or it could be someone's saying something. So don't believe the hype if people are telling you on other channels, yes, they're casting spells on you. Don't believe that unless you know it, because it'll play havoc within your subconscious memory and you'll attract a contract. Don't believe that bullshit, people. If you don't know, if you've not seen someone chucking piss to a fire, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Okay? But this is also someone that could be having that kind of like struggle. But also, this could be natural stuff. But this could also be society, family members, people around your work. If someone's saying something that someone doesn't like, okay, like this for instance, if someone takes offence against what I say with no ego attached, because some people have got ego, well, we all have, but we don't fit in with everybody's ego. We don't fit in with everybody. we don't fit, well, I don't fit in society. Sorry, Capricorn. I chose my path. Well, I didn't. Well, I did. It never ended. Sorry, but someone's got something that they might fear, the fact that they might fart in front of someone or something like that. That's even that. But there might be someone that has like, sorry, but I've heard shit breath, meaning like they speak shit, and it puts someone in this like, fuck off, you know, and oh god, I could so show you some stuff on these cards, but I have to stop teaching because it is on a personal reading via Skype or tier 2. But the signal, right? The signal. Who are you telling to piss off? Karma? Really? Good luck with that, because karma is not a human being. It comes from your thoughts. Your karma, right? But if you think that you're going to give and dish it out, well, you give as good as you get. Sorry. So, ego, right? Ego. If someone's speaking very loudly, and I mean very loudly as in like they're just telling other people about other people, and they're like saying loads of shit about other people and stuff like that, okay, and they're actually directing that at somebody, and it's direction of someone's erection or direction, okay, direction. They could be spreading fear and spreading rumours. There's a rumour. Whoa, go and listen to rumours. Don't listen to rumours. Don't listen to rumours. Dave is saying, oh, I'm saying. Yes, Steve, you are saying it from your mouth. Okay, thanks, Dave. So, rumours. There's a band, right, called Rumours, or there was, I forget. It was a woman. Very good singer. I haven't listened to her in a long time, but there might be a song there. I think it is actually called Rumours. But rumours, someone is spreading a disease as well. And someone is also spreading rumours about someone that someone doesn't like. Rumours. Chinese whispers, bruv. Did you hear about fucking blah, blah, blah? Did you hear about... guys, don't believe the fucking hype, man. Don't believe the hype. Because someone could be hyped up that much that they've got all this power. Okay, some people are not going to like it. I'm not against anybody. I've got no idea who's doing this. I'm doing my job, Capricorn, which is being a light worker, dark worker, right? But I don't like those terms. But doing my spiritual calling. And half the time you have to excuse me if I'm still channeling, because the channel's still open. So when I start to speak, stuff just comes out. So whatever, even if I'm saying stuff about myself, just like then, it still can be a message. Okay, your channel, spirit channel, doesn't close. You block it out yourself. Someone's trying to block someone out. They're trying to just block it. Block. Building blocks. Block of flats. A block of flats. But high rise, like rise up. You raise me up, 'cause I become your hero. Right? But someone builds you up to knock you down. I've got to put it out there. This could be parts of narcissism and control, because they do build you up. Baby, why don't you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. Okay? Some people in life, they can build you up just to knock you down just because they can. You know, they build you up just to knock you down. That's part of that growth. They like to see things grow, to plant them, seeds, to plant stuff just to watch it die. You know, they do. They do. Because they like to see things fail. You know, they like to see it grow, but they like to see things die and fail because their ego's attached. That's parts of narcissism. I'm not going on that path. But if someone's speaking very loudly, you know, it's a bit like Jim Morrison's song, Follow Me Down. You got to follow me down. Tell all the people that you see, follow me down. You tell them they don't have to run. We're gonna pick up everyone. See? Contract. We're gonna pick up everyone. Someone's trying to do it with force to pick things up, and you don't do it that way. You don't do it that way. You don't. Natural law of attraction. You just get what you... I'm not going to go into that. My views of law of attraction are completely different, and you can find through a Skype call and through tier 2. So follow me down. But follow me, you know. But there is that energy. Follow me. But if someone's screaming it, there's going to be people that are not going to like it. They're not. Okay, so they go off on their way. They do. But they might leave a dislike on your channel or something, or they might just like start throwing abuse at people or something. Well, that's criticism, guys. You have to take that on board when you're a spiritual being of light, you know. So you're from the 8 to the 5. So you go for communication, then being blocked because of something that's being said or heard, or someone's ego is still very much attached. Attached. You've got an attachment. Attachment. A label. Labeling society of blame. Blame. Shame on you. Yeah, well, shame on you, bruv. Yeah, well, shame me once, fool me twice, and shame on me. Shame on me. Is it you, or is it them? Or is it everybody? Everybody, right? 8. 5. It's everybody, right? At work, in life, in general. The world becomes out of control, right? I can also do use stuff on masks of illusion. On tier 2 at some point very soon. How to spot people. Because they lose things. You see. They lose. But you've got a winner and a loser. Someone's a bruiser. Someone's going to get bruised. Their ego is going to get bruised, or it's not going to be heard very well, or something to do with that will be lost. But that could be anything. Someone could be struggling with sobriety and they're fighting with family members over it because they could come home drunk and it causes a fight and a scene. There's a crime scene as well. Crime scene investigator. That was also part of another Sagittarius. Crime scene investigator. Someone's investigating. Someone's putting someone under a vest. You are under a vest. You are under a vest. You're under arrest, bruv. You are under investigation. Maybe for drink driving for some people. Maybe for drink driving. So be careful. But you are under arrest. Could be German. German. Not saying that you are. Just picking up on that. Let's see. Continue on this story for Capricorn. Continue on this story, please, for Capricorn. For the first half of September, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. 5 and 5, man. You've got 3, 3, 3, 8, 8, 8, 3, 5 and 5. Holy shit, bruv. This is, man, oh God, you could not get stronger amounts of ego as well, but this is breaking that. This is also breaking that. Someone could have a Taurus moon sign, but that doesn't matter. Someone's fighting at court, a court case and a court battle with 4 children or work, or something that's happening at their work. They're probably having to defend it. There's a defence. So if there was a crime scene, that's going to go to court. If it's children that are all involved over drinking or drug or alcohol abuse or anything like that, that's going to court also, I would say. If it's not, it's going out into the ethers to where you're not karma. You're not. You don't dish it out. It's just because someone's trying to dish it out, like literally dish it out. If you're trying to dish out harm to somebody, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Whoever that is that's trying to cause harm for someone, good luck with that in the long run. Because if that's to do with children, you will be going to court. Sorry, that's what Dave is saying. Steve, you just said it from your mouth. I know. You will be caught. And I also heard red-handed. 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 But if that's to do with children or something, or to do with someone drinking and driving, or something like that, but that's not for everybody. That could have to do with because I do know some people from my channel, I think, that are going through a court case. This could literally just be a feast of friends. A feast of friends to a giant family. Someone could have a giant family, you know, a big one. Because this would rely to someone that's very protective of their family, okay, family, and their job, and society, and friends, okay. And this is exactly the same, okay. And someone's very protective of that, well within their rights, maybe, you know, I don't know, but maybe well within their rights to do that. So let's come out the dark side. This is either a major or a minor, okay? A major or a minor. Just because this is a minor arcana, it doesn't mean that it's a major happening. This can literally be that you walk into the kitchen, okay, and someone just says something and it puts you back up a little bit and you're like, okay, and you walk off and you sit and you stew on it a little bit and then you get over it very quickly. That's a minor argument. That's a minor little just effect, cause and effect, okay? You learn. You learn that you're not in alignment with someone that's going to argue. So pretty much what I do is I just walk off and I just deal with my energy, okay, pretty much straight away. And I've learned through my soul urge and my path and everything else that I can get over things quite quickly, okay. But if that's a minor, that's major. That's because that's a major argument that someone's going to have or something, and it might be dragged out through the court system. Dragged out. But that would be family, that would be jobs, that would be stuff that happens around a family to do with ex-marriages, ex-partnerships, or children, or all of the above, and then you carry all that as a contract to your work. That pisses you off, and then you come home from work, you take it out on family members, and you cause a chain of events. Because you're contracting bad energy. That's enough. I'm not going to give you any more, Capricorn. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some more cards and then clarify everything to give you even a bigger picture of what the outcome is going to look like for you, okay, or them, the outlook for you or them, us and them, okay. But there's a for and against, and there's either some major stuff that's going on in someone's life, or there's some minor stuff, okay, because it is either major or minor. But I'll give you every variable that I can. Because I just noticed there's no pentacles here. Someone could be struggling financially. But we don't know yet. Because everything is in that 8. Everything is there. but I'm not really picking it up. Some of you may be, but some of you might just be going through this sobriety thing, or it might be of just a family karma thing. You know, you can't get rid of your family, right? But who wants to, right? Who wants to? Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Okay, so we're going to go on to the other side, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. There is a Patreon, obviously tier 1 and tier 2, like I've always said, and cards will start to appear. That will take you to another video that will explain things that I do via Skype if you want a personal reading. If not, and you want to watch this in your bi-weekly folder on Vimeo, that still is alive and kicking, and it's still there. But you can join Patreon, where you can join tier 2, where you get all of the readings as well, also on tier 1. But tier 2, you get access to all of the teaching videos and stuff that I've had up there for, well, they're very old videos, some of them, but they're all been put up there. There's some new stuff, and there was one that got put up yesterday about psychic vampires and hits and stuff, okay? So that is there now. There will be more that gets put up on there through the month period. There is a project that I'm going to do very soon after I've done this reading, okay? So stay tuned, bruv, stay tuned. But thank you very much. All the links are below for you to follow, and namaste.